Have you ever felt a little twinge in your hip as you reached for your morning toast, or heard a faint creak in your knees when standing up to pour yourself a glass of milk? It's like our bones start whispering gentle reminders as we move through our 60s and beyond. Those whispers are simply a nudge to pay attention, to give our skeleton the support it needs with every bite. Today we're diving into how a few small tweaks at mealtime can help keep your bones strong, your steps steady, and your smile bright. Imagine waking up to a bowl that feels more like a dessert than breakfast. Yet it's brimming with bone-building power. That's our first stop, a creamy Greek yogurt parfait layered with juicy berries, a sprinkle of chia seeds, and a drizzle of wildflower honey. The velvety yogurt delivers a generous dose of calcium and protein, the very foundations of bone strength. Calcium is the brick your bones are built from, and protein is the mortar that holds it all together. Meanwhile, the tiny chia seeds gel up into a gentle pudding inside your tummy, slowing digestion just enough so you feel satisfied all morning, while your gut-friendly probiotics from the yogurt get to work on your digestion. Adding berries not only brightens the bowl with ruby reds and deep purples, but also brings in antioxidants that quietly support your immune system, which in turn keeps inflammation down, so your bones can focus on staying strong. I remember my friend Gloria, who swears by this parfait. She says it feels like she's sneaking dessert at 8 a.m. And it's that sense of joy that makes healthy habits stick. Speaking of sneaking goodness into every spoonful, let's glide into our next colorful creation, the vibrant, leafy-green smoothie picture. Your blender whirring to life as you toss in a generous handful of spinach or kale, a ripe banana for natural sweetness, a splash of fortified almond milk, and a squeeze of fresh orange juice that's been enriched with extra calcium and vitamin D. As the blades work their magic, the ingredients swirl into a jade-green elixir that feels like a sip of sunshine. Vitamin D is that friendly assistant that helps your body absorb the calcium you eat. Think of it as the delivery driver, making sure your calcium bricks actually reach the construction site of your bones. Magnesium and vitamin K from the greens then step in as the site managers, guiding calcium to where it's needed most. If your blender is feeling lonely, toss in a tablespoon of hemp seeds for a gentle protein boost and a whisper of omega-3s to keep inflammation at bay. This smoothie isn't just a drink. It's a ritual that starts your day on a foundation of strength, energy, and satisfaction. My neighbor Sam swears that swapping his mid-morning snack for this green powerhouse has him feeling alert, steady, and ready to tackle his gardening without as much achiness. Now let's shift gears from breakfast bliss to a savory snack that packs a surprising punch for your bones. Tender, zesty canned sardines on crisp, whole-grain crackers. Imagine opening a little tin, the aroma of lemon and olive oil, greeting you as you gently lift those plump fish fillets onto a cracker, perhaps topped with a sliver of avocado or a sprinkle of freshly chopped parsley. Sardines are a double threat. They're loaded with calcium, bones and all, and naturally rich in vitamin D. That means you get calcium right off the bone, along with a healthy boost of the sunshine vitamin, to make sure your body uses it well. The heart-healthy omega-3s in the fish lend an extra hand by calming any nagging inflammation, so your joints stay limber and your bones can keep remodeling themselves day after day. It's a snack that feels indulgent, yet it's quietly reinforcing your skeleton with every bite. My cousin Roger says he keeps a stash of these tins in his pantry for the afternoons when he needs a pick-me-up that doesn't send his blood sugar on a roller coaster. Between the parfait, the smoothie, and those crunchy crackers you've already woven together. Powerful nutrients, calcium, vitamin D, protein, magnesium, and anti-inflammatory fats into 3 easy, delicious bites throughout your day. But it's not just about single meals. It's about stitching these habits into your daily routine so that your bones get a steady drip feed of the building blocks they need. You might keep a stash of chia seeds by your coffee maker, or batch prep a few jars of parfait to grab on busy mornings. Maybe you blend that green smoothie without even thinking during your favorite radio show. Or you open a tin of sardines while you catch up on the news. The more effortless you make these swaps, the more they become second nature, and the quieter those little twinges in your joints will become. This first chapter of our bone-boosting journey shows how breakfast, a mid-morning drink, and a simple snack can each play starring roles in strengthening your skeleton. In every spoonful of yogurt, every green swirl, and every fish-topped cracker, you're giving your bones a helping hand, one that's grounded in flavor, convenience, and genuine enjoyment. As you let these ideas simmer in your mind and maybe on your stove or countertop, know that there's a whole world of equally tasty, nutrient-rich meals waiting to join the lineup. From creamy soups swirling with pureed white beans to warm bowls of oatmeal studded with almonds and dried apricots, the possibilities are endless. This trio of recipes lays the groundwork for the next round of delicious bone boosters, each designed to weave more calcium, vitamin D, and supportive nutrients into the fabric of your meals. Keep that image of rich yogurt layers, green power blends, and bright, zesty seafood snacks in your head as a reminder that supporting your bones can be a sensory delight full of color, texture, and simple steps that make a real difference. Your skeleton may whisper, but with these everyday habits, it will soon be singing the praises of a well-nourished life. Now picture yourself settling into your favorite chair with a warm mug in hand. Not of tea or coffee this time, but a nourishing golden bone broth infused with gentle herbs and a hint of garlic. As steam curls toward your nose, you're not just indulging in comfort. You're delivering natural collagen, amino acids, and minerals that quietly support your bone matrix and joint health. Sipping this broth between meals or before dinner is like giving your skeleton a soothing hug. The gelatin from simmered bones helps maintain cartilage, while minerals like calcium and magnesium seep in to fortify your framework. Try batch making a big pot on Sunday afternoon, toss in leftover chicken bones, onion skins, a few sprigs of rosemary, and let it simmer for 8 hours. Strain it into jars for the week, and whenever you feel a little stiff or chilled, heat a mugful and let it work its magic. While warm sips bring internal comfort, keeping your body well hydrated overall is equally vital. As we age, our sense of thirst can dull, so carrying a water bottle keeps hydration top of mind. To make plain water more enticing, float slices of cucumber and lemon, or add a sprig of mint. Simple additions that awaken your senses and encourage sipping throughout the day. When you stay properly hydrated, your body can more efficiently shuttle calcium to bones and clear out cellular waste, helping to prevent inflammation that can otherwise gnaw at your joints. Think of hydration as the gentle river that carries nutrients to every nook of your frame. Without it, those nutrients might pool or slow and struggle to reach the places that need them most. Now shift your focus to another bone-building champion, vibrant cruciferous vegetables. You can easily transform broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and bok choy into delightful sides that your taste buds will cheer for. Imagine steaming crisp broccoli until it's tender bright green, then drizzling a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil and scattering toasted almonds on top. The broccoli provides vitamin K, which guides calcium into the bone-forming cells, while the almonds deliver magnesium and healthy fats that anchor nutrients in place. For a heartier twist, toss halved Brussels sprouts in garlic and a dash of balsamic vinegar. Roast until the edges caramelize and relish the combination of sweet, tangy, and nutty flavors. Each bite is like sending a VIP invitation to calcium, ensuring it arrives at the right address on your bones. A bit later in the day, imagine unfolding the lid of a sturdy glass container to reveal a colorful tofu stir-fry cubes. Of tofu gently browned to golden edges, mingle with thin ribbons of red bell pepper, snow peas, and slivers of carrot. You splash in a light sauce of tamari ginger and a drizzle of sesame oil. Tofu made from soybeans brings both calcium and plant-based protein into the mix, while the rainbow of vegetables contributes a symphony of vitamins that support bone remodeling and antioxidant defenses. If you're new to tofu, press it to remove extra moisture, cut it into bite-sized cubes, and sauté over medium-high heat until each side is lightly crisp. This extra step gives it a pleasing texture that soaks up all the flavorful sauce. Serve it over a bed of brown rice or quinoa for a balanced plate that steadies blood sugar and keeps your energy even. Mid-afternoon. Snacking can be another opportunity to fortify your skeleton. Picture yourself reaching for a small dish of roasted pistachios paired with slices of crisp apple. Pistachios supply magnesium and phosphorus, two unsung minerals that play behind-the-scenes roles in bone maintenance, while the apple's fiber makes every mouthful feel satisfying. The mix of crunchy textures and sweet notes keeps you engaged, and the steady flow of these trace minerals quietly reinforces your bones day after day. When evening arrives, you might choose to gather a hearty bowl of warm lentil soup where earthy red lentils swim alongside diced tomatoes, onions, and a swirl of plain yogurt on top. Lentils are rich in protein, iron, and zinc, which support collagen formation and help keep bones flexible yet sturdy. The yogurt swirl adds a final calcium kick, while the comforting aroma and gentle heat ease you into relaxation. Crucial because good sleep hormones like melatonin also play a key part in bone repair overnight. Sprinkle each of these meals with a final layer of intention: a handful of sesame seeds on your salad, a dusting of nutritional yeast on popcorn, or a spoonful of tahini stirred into a smoothie. These small accents may seem modest, but they collectively add extra calcium, magnesium, and vitamin B6 nutrients that whisper encouragement to your bone-building cells. It's these everyday, almost secret ingredients that turn a good diet into a truly bone-supportive one, and they can be the difference between a stumble and a steady stride when you're out for a walk or playing with grandchildren in the garden. By weaving warm bone broths, hydrating infusions, cruciferous vegetables, tofu, stir-fries, nut and fruit snacks, and hearty legumes into your daily rhythm, you're giving your body a steady stream of the nutrients it craves. No complicated supplements, no fussy recipes, just simple, flavorful dishes that slot easily into your morning, afternoon, and evening routines. And as you sip that golden mug or plate, that colorful stir-fry, remember that every choice you make is a vote of confidence in your strength and independence. In the next wave of ideas, we'll explore sweeter treats and budget-friendly meal prep tricks that let you stock your kitchen with bone-boosting staples, plus a couple of surprise recipes you won't believe are so good for you. Small shifts can lead to big gains, and your bones are ready to thank you. Imagine stepping into your kitchen on a bright Saturday morning, a mason jar of overnight chia pudding waiting in the fridge like a little treasure chest. You twist off the lid, releasing a swirl of vanilla and cinnamon that feels like a hug for your senses. Those tiny chia seeds have soaked up almond milk. Choose a fortified variety if you like. So each spoonful offers a cool, creamy boost of calcium, magnesium, and omega-3s. I like to press a mound of fresh sliced mango on top, its sweet juiciness dancing against the gentle texture of the pudding. It tastes decadent, almost like a dessert before breakfast, yet it's quietly laying down the groundwork for stronger bones and smoother joints. From there, your morning mission might whisk you to the stove, where a batch of lemon ricotta pancakes sizzles in a non-stick pan. The ricotta brings creamy protein and calcium to every tender flapjack, while a splash of fresh lemon brightens the batter and supplies a whisper of vitamin C that helps your body build new collagen. As the edges turn golden, the aroma drifts through the air like a promise. Here is nourishment that feels indulgent but works over time to support your skeleton. I remember the first time my Aunt May served me these with a dollop of Greek yogurt and a scattering of blueberries. She winked and called it her anti-breakage breakfast, and I swear I felt invincible that day. Later, as the sun shifts in the sky, consider batching up a comforting tray of baked apple oatmeal cups for grab-and-go convenience. You stir oats with grated apple-chopped pecans, a pinch of nutmeg, and enough milk to bind it all together. Pop the mixture into muffin tins and bake until the tops are caramelized and the scents of cinnamon and fruit fill your home. Each little cup contains a mixture of calcium-rich milk, bone-strengthening oats, and nourishing nuts, delivering a balanced snack that stabilizes your blood sugar and keeps hunger pangs at bay. Keep a few in the fridge, and you'll have a nutrient-packed treat to reach for whenever your afternoon energy dips. Speaking of dips, when the sun starts to sink and dinner time draws near, why not turn to a pot of hearty white bean and kale casserole? Imagine a bubbling combination of creamy cannellini beans, wilted dark greens, diced tomatoes, and flecks of garlic and rosemary, all crowned with a sprinkling of Parmesan cheese that melts into gooey pockets of calcium richness. The beans bring both protein and phosphorus, while the kale and tomatoes contribute vitamins K and C, an all-star team guiding calcium to the heart of your bones. Serve it alongside whole-grain bread, sliced thick for dipping, and you'll have a one-dish wonder that tastes like it took hours to make, yet can be assembled in under 30 minutes. As evening settles, you might treat yourself to a small square of dark chocolate studded with almond slivers. Not only does dark chocolate provide a comforting finish to your day, but a quality bar with at least 70% cacao contributes magnesium and a little calcium, while those almonds deliver extra minerals and healthy fats. The bittersweet edge keeps you satisfied, and the ritual of slowing down to savor each bite signals your body to wind down and prepare for restful sleep, the very time when your bones repair and regenerate. Of course, we can't talk about meal prep without budget-friendly tricks. Keep a freezer stash of spinach pepper feta egg muffins, each one a portable bundle of calcium. Vitamin D from eggs and bone-supporting greens. Simply whisk eggs, chopped spinach, diced bell pepper, and crumbled feta, pour into a greased muffin tin, and bake-pop them in reusable silicone molds, freeze in batches, and pull out whatever you need for a protein-packed breakfast or snack. Meals like these cost mere cents apiece, but work around the clock to reinforce your bones muscles and your ability to stay active and independent. Before you settle into bed, consider a final thought. The simplest touches often mean the most crushing: a few roasted sesame seeds over a salad, stirring a spoonful of tahini into a soup, or dusting popcorn. With nutritional yeast can each add calcium, magnesium, and vitamin B6 without stealing time from your day. It's these tiny, almost hidden moments of nourishment from breakfast through that last snack that weave together a tapestry of strength. When you look back on your day at the chia pudding, those golden pancakes, savory casseroles, and sweet little bites of chocolate, you'll see more than meals. You'll see a series of choices. Each one whispers encouragement to your bones and joints, urging them to stay resilient as you dance at a grandchild's wedding. Tend to your garden, or simply take that evening stroll with confidence. Small plate changes lead to big health gains, and as you embrace these recipes and tricks, remember you're not just feeding your body, you're nourishing your independence, your joy, and your zest for life. I'd love to hear your favorite bone-boosting recipes. Share them in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you found these ideas helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more senior-friendly nutrition tips. Here's to nourishing our bodies and our joy at any age.